Welcome to How to Submit a Bill Opinion at the Nevada 2023 Legislative Session. This video is being created for the members of the Nevada chapter of the American Academy of Pediatrics. My name is Leanne McAllister, and I am the Executive Director of the Nevada AAP. I want to thank you for being a member of our chapter. As you know, we are a small nonprofit. I am the only staff and I'm only part-time. The bulk of the work of the Nevada AAP is being completed by pediatricians just like you who volunteer their time and talents. I often get asked how doctors and medical students can get more involved in advocacy work. And there are lots of different avenues, including testifying on a bill, writing a blog post, or giving a recorded talk on a subject that you, the chapter member, are an expert in and feel passionately about. Today, however, I'm going to talk about one of the easiest ways to get involved with advocacy work, which is by submitting a bill opinion on the Nevada legislator's website called NELIS. Bill opinions have both a public and a private component. For each bill, anyone can see how many people are for or against a particular bill. This data is reported to the public without identifying who you are and how you voted. However, the legislators, in particular your elected officials that specifically represent you, they can see what you submitted and even why you support or oppose a bill if you put in extra details. This will become clearer as I demonstrate the process. And that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to stop sharing the slides and share my website. So this is a live website. We're going to start on the legislation's homepage, which is ledge.state.nv.us. From this page, Nevada citizens can access all kinds of information. There's a link to look up who your legislators are. You can look up by your home address so you can see who your elected officials are. You can see an upcoming list of events, including bill hearings that are coming up. And you can even look up past session information all the way back to 1985. So there is a lot of data on this website. We are going to focus today on the Nevada Electronic Legislative Information System, also known as NELIS. So NELIS is up here. You're going to click on NELIS. And when you click on NELIS, you are brought to this page. Actually, it already has me logged in. I'm going to sign out so you can see. When you first come, it will say sign in and register. And this is fairly intuitive. If you don't already have an account, it's easy to set one up. You set up a personal account. I'm going to log in with my personal Gmail account. And that way I get into NELIS and it identifies me, the voter. So I'm going to submit an opinion today for AB 37. So the first thing you want to do is select a session. As I said before, data goes all the way back to 1985. So you want to make sure that you're in the current 2023 session. Under legislation, all bills and resolution, you can type in the name of the bill that you want to submit an opinion on. So I'm doing AB 37. Apply the filters and it pops right up. So AB 37 establishes the Behavioral Health Workforce Development Center of Nevada. I'm already familiar with this bill, but if I wasn't, there are lots of places here where I can learn more about the bill. I can read the actual text of the bill. I can see if there have been meetings, of which there was one this past Tuesday, March 14th. For that meeting, I can actually watch the recording of the meeting, and watching the actual hearing and bill presentation helps to clarify the law. And there also are exhibits from different interested parties who want to share an opinion, and you'll see there's one here. from our chapter as well. But today I'm giving a personal opinion on this bill on Nellis. And you do that from the overview page of the bill. Scroll down to the bottom. It says public opinions. Submit opinion or view opinion stats for AB 37. When you click on that, it tells me that 100% of the people, 12 altogether, who have told the state of Nevada how they feel about it, they support it. And I personally support it as well. If you support it, you come to this form and you select a position. Support means you support the bill. Oppose means you oppose the bill. Neutral means you're not really for it, you're not against it, but you want to tell your legislator some context around the bill that maybe you think you have an expertise that the legislator should know and you'd like to share with them. But today I am supporting this bill. You want to put in your first and your last name. You have to put in your home address because it needs to identify who your legislators are based on where you live. I don't like to put my name in all caps, so I'm fixing that. Your phone number and your email address. Now, comments are optional. You don't have to put in a comment, but I like doing this to let my legislators know that I have some additional information that I'm willing to speak to them about. So I'll type in, I support this bill both personally and professionally. And then I'm going to cheat a little bit. I wrote this before I started this video, but I added, in October of 2021, the American Academy of Pediatrics, along with the American Academy of Child and Adolescent Psychiatry and the Children's Hospital Association, declared a national emergency in children's mental health, citing the serious toll of the COVID-19 pandemic on top of existing challenges. Children and families face challenges in accessing timely behavioral health care. Workforce shortages mean traveling long distances to get care, waiting weeks or months to get an appointment with a subspecialist, going without care altogether, or getting care from providers with less specific training. I support the systematic best practices model presented in AB 37 to address the crisis shortage of behavioral health services in Nevada. I welcome my elected officials to contact me with questions. It even has a spell check built in, so that if you're not a great typist like me, you can fix that before you send it. So now all my information is there. I'm going to support it. I have some extra information and I'm going to hit submit. My opinion is now officially in there, and now, oh, it still says 12. Let's see if I can get that up to 13. Submit an opinion. All in support, and now it's 13. And because I've already submitted the opinion, it says you have already submitted an opinion on this measure. The system is fairly intuitive and won't let you do it more than once. So I'm going to stop here and switch to our website. To give you some ideas, this is our homepage for the Nevada chapter of the American Academy of Pediatrics, of what bills I'm tracking and which bills I am giving testimony on behalf of the chapter. And once you review these bills, if you support them as well or you don't, you personally should go on to Nellis and let your legislators know. So from the homepage on About Us, there's our advocacy page. And on the main advocacy page, there's a lovely virtual picture of some members meeting with Senator Cortez Masto. And I have lots of links and lots of information, but today we're going to focus on the 2023 Nevada legislative session. So you click on that, and it brings you to our policy agenda, which was set by the survey that members completed in December, listing what our advocacy priorities was. And then underneath, a link to Children's Advocacy Alliance Bill Tracker, which is very helpful to see what bills they're following. And then I have a list of all of the bills including AB 37, that I have given official chapter testimony on, as well as a link back to the main page for that bill. And this just gives you an idea of some of the bills that I have seen that cross paths with AAP policy, or things that you, the chapter members, have told me are important to you. So that's just one idea of where you can go to see some bills that you may or may not want to support. That is all that I have for you today. I want to thank you for your attention, and thank you again for being a member of the American Academy of Pediatrics and of our chapter. I'm glad that a lot of you want to get more involved with advocacy work, and I hope to see you at a future chapter event. Thanks so much.